Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You will be able to find these and all my other counter guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. So in this one, I will be playing through Sector 3, just showing you some of the teams that I used here to get progress done towards these feats. And as always, I'll do a separate one for mini boss and final boss battle, because I'm smiling because yeah, you know what's coming with the boss battles as we've seen in the Sector 1 and 2. Now, if you're struggling with any of the boss battles, apparently CG is releasing another update today, but we'll have to wait and see what that is. You know, we're already, what, 3 days in, so I can't really wait for them to release updates or not. So I'm just going through with my guides, and then obviously if I need to go back and update some of them, I'll go ahead and do that. But now let's first review here in Sector 3 the feats we need to achieve. So we have to inflict doubt on 60 enemies. As far as I'm aware, only Malgus and Dr. Aphra, they can spread doubt. So this one probably will be, especially if you don't have Aphra, could be a little bit grindy because Malgus only got like that single target doubt. This can kind of spread if it gets cleansed, but yeah, it's a bit trickier. Whereas Aphra, she starts off 5 times doubt, that's it. We have to defeat 10 enemies with Kneesa, so that's same like we had in Sector 2 with Stagger. You can just, you know, utilize GML team that we normally do. We have to win with a full squad of resistance characters. Now, depending how good your resistance is, you can have 3 full resistance squads that are legit teams that you can use. And then finally, Stagger 60 times. Probably this one's going to be by far the easiest to achieve. Okay, so let's start off with Kneesa. Well, you could try a full Ewoks squad if you get your Paplu fast enough. If you find like a slow bad batch or team or something, you could actually also get job done with a full Ewoks squad. Just obviously it's a little bit of an RNG here because with Chirpa lead, whenever you use special abilities, they call a random, what's that, or is it 50% chance or something like that to call a random Ewok to assist, so you do not have full control over making sure that Kneesa is doing all the damage. As you can see, I'm trying to line guys up for Kneesa to take them down. So when I see somebody's low on health, I'm just using basics, not specials, just obviously that nobody else aside from Kneesa attacks them. But I think in total I was able to get 3 kills here with Kneesa, which is, I guess, okay, but far from ideal. The other option obviously is with Jedi Master Luke, with any light side unit we had for defeating enemies. You know, now I do have Voluntary Vanguard, so I don't have to use Watt and Weapon Tech. If you don't have then Voluntary Vanguard data disc, then you will have to put in Watt, maybe like instead of Julie or something. This is a little bit more straightforward because all of these guys have ability to call Kneesa for an assist, so you keep calling them for an assist with inherited teachings. And when not, Shakti, Jolie and both Hermit Yoda, they all have ways to call assists, which obviously is very nice, so you can keep calling Kneesa there for assist and get a few kills in there. So in this one I got 4 in total, which, you know, I think is pretty good with this kind of stuff. So I have to do, I think, 1 more battle to knock this out. Okay, so we've got a mishmash team here, obviously bringing in Aphra and her droid, so Aphra can go first, get doubts, that's doubt 5 times right there, and then bringing in as well Krennic, just for funsies, because he's got an AoE that can stagger, and obviously Mara can stagger also. I had to remove here, as you see on the screen, I do not have Amplify, Agony and Volatile Accelerator equipped, because with those, like BT, it's just bonkers what BT is doing with all those data discs. So that's why I want to stall the battle long enough. I can get a couple of staggers out, maybe get to another round of doubt as well. But as you can see, BT, even without those damage data discs, still wrecking these Ewoks after a couple of turns. I'm like, finally Krennic got a turn. Alright, do something useful. There we go, give me a stagger or 2. There we go, got a few staggers out there as well. And now BT is going crazy totally already. Whenever he defeats somebody, he takes a bonus turn. Anyway, there we go, got another doubt as well before I finished off Paplu there. Okay, and another doubt, obviously if you do have Malgus. Now Malgus I was trying out, and it's similar like with Dr. Aphra. If you want to stall the battle long enough, you have to remove all those damage data discs, and you have to choose an opponent that's got a cleanse, because the only way for this doubt to spread if it cleanses, because this is not Grand Arena. So that's why I chose here. So hopefully once I land doubt there, either Ray Jedi training or maybe Thin will trigger the cleanse, and then Doubt can a little bit spread. So that's Doubt one time so far in this particular battle. Come on, somebody cleanse. There we go. Thin cleansed, and now we have Doubt on R2 and Thin, so that's Doubt 3 times. So there's a thing like I think with Malgus it'll take a little bit longer. I think I had Doubt there 4 or 5 times. Okay, so not too bad. Doubt starting spreading a little bit with all that cleansing. So maybe if you find a Mon Mothma, I don't think I had a Mon Mothma team, but probably if you have Mon Mothma team here in this sector, maybe Malgus would be good there, because obviously Mothma is cleansing constantly the team, and Chirrut there as well. Alright, let's do some resistance battles. Obviously Rejet training with her droids gives you lots of bonus turn meter to begin with, so you can jump ahead lots of these enemies you will be facing in sector 3. Then bringing in Vet Han, because on his basic, if he double taps, then on his second tap can land Stagger, so that's bringing him in there, his resistance, and he can get a few Staggers out there. Maybe not the most ideal opponent here. Karth with Old Republic, but that's what was ahead of me, so I decided let's give it a go. There we go, timely cleanse on Vet Han. Let's do burning AoE, give us some turn meter. He was debating to do an AoE. I'll just do basic, maybe get a Stagger on Cadorus. Nope. There we go. Once Cadorus goes down, these things become a little bit easier and more manageable. I definitely needed there to land ability blocking beginning on Juhani so she doesn't cleanse. Okay, another resistance squad we got here is, Zori. If you got Zori, Finn, Popo, this team is pretty good. Phoenix, yeah, there we go. Zori's unique coming in handy there, giving us a damage immunity on Poe. Okay, that's fine. Sure, let's just go ahead and get this inspiration spreading. Head over to Poe. Okay, inspiration Poe to Poe connection. Sure, let's just throw an AoE, heal up the team a little bit. There we go, just speeding up the footage. Now there also resistance hero Poe on his special middle ability there. He's also landing Stagger, so you can cheese a little bit this Phoenix squad, because while Kanan is alive they're constantly recovering health. Now the way to kill these guys off, Zori, if she stealth at her second special, so there's the right ability on the right, can land healing immunity, and that's how you can actually eventually kill them off. And finally we got Rey with the leftover resistance here. I think only Pilot was left out from resistance that I didn't use, and as well veteran Chewbacca, because we're using him with Wookiees anyways. But anyway, Rey resistance leftover. I had another Phoenix team ahead of me. I'm like, fine, let's just go ahead, try to take these guys out. This battle will take a while because this team does not really land a lot of debuffs, so I can't really get a lot of Amplify Agony Volatile Accelerator thing going. It takes a while to burn it through. They're quite tanky, so I'm just kind of speeding up the footage here. It took a good few minutes. Oh boy. Anyway, once you get Kanan down, then finally, they start falling apart very quickly. Well, they're still hanging in there though. Well, I guess Zeb as well has got some protection recovery for them. So there you go, 3 resistance squads getting the job done. And we've got another team here for Stagger. So obviously we got there Mara, Stark, and Basti. They all have Stagger. Palp is there for the Terminator train, and Malak to keep a little bit these over-prepared enemies under control. Alright, so I got another Bad Batch team, not too fast, so my Mara was able to go out there first, get us done, get a Shock Stagger. But again, this is one of those things. Dishing out so many debuffs. Probably if I would want to, stall this out, get more Staggers out, get a Terminator train rolling, I probably should have removed some data disks, but that's okay. Anyway, by the time you get through to the end of sector with a few of these teams, Stagger should be done. So it doesn't really need, I think, cheesing too much from my experience. Okay, and now we are at the end of today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, just showing you some of the teams here. Now the feats here aren't really overly complicated, as you can see. Stagger down quite easily. Kneesa, I just need to do 1 more battle and 3 more battles with resistance. The only one I think that here will need a little bit more attention is Doubt. I didn't get any Mon Mothma there, to benefit from her cleansing, so I'll just have to go back and maybe hit the Datacron node a few times and get this Doubt as well. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you I'm sorry, I'm laughing again, in the mini boss and final boss videos. Wow, it was definitely a challenging one, so thank you for watching. I'll see you there, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.